you guessed it, back out again. So, in the woods, sort of do a bit of cooking, no like me. So, what we're going to use tonight, got the Kelly Kettle, but instead of using the normal bit, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to use the, I don't know what you call it now, but basically rather than use the Kelly Kettle and sit it on top, I'm going to use this section for a change. So it's just like a wee, what do you call those stoves that you make yourself? What are they called? That's terrible, I can't remember. It's came to me now, Hobo Stove. So this bit's called the Hobo Stove. Right, so it's basically just the wee kind of fireball bit that goes at the bottom. So normally when I'm using this, I've used it so far, I've used the main part. Also I'll maybe boil some water up this later on, but I thought for a wee change, I've not actually used this section of it yet, so this is the Hobo Stove part. So I'm going to try and use that just as a wee tiny fire pit. I've got the Petromax SP32 as always, fantastic pan. And cooking wise tonight, it's just a wee after work dinner. I'm going to have mince and tatties, or mince and potatoes, just in case people don't understand what I'm saying. So I'm going to have some minced potatoes. The mince and the potatoes are actually already prepared in a way, so it's going to be a slight difference. I'm going to fry wee potato cakes and put the mince in as well, and just, you'll see, stay tuned and you'll see what I mean. But anyway, first things first, let's get the wee Hobo Stove on, we'll get cooking, stay tuned. Right, so the way this works, that basically just slots on the top. That gives you a kind of cooking base. You set all that on like that. And then basically the pan just sits on the top of it. So nice and simple. So let the pan heat up, we'll get some oil in the pan, we'll soon have mince and tatties. So we'll stick a bit of oil in the pan. Right, first up, potatoes. This, you're probably thinking, this doesn't look like mince and tatties. This is my wee take on mince and tatties. Right, potatoes are coming along nicely. Mince in that. Right, what I've just kind of realised is, I'm saying this is mince and potatoes, right? But the more I look at that mince, I'm starting to, basically I whacked it out of the freezer. But now that I look at it, it looks more like spaghetti bolognese. So it's going to be fried potato and bolognese mince, I think, rather than mince and tatties. But I'm quite sure it will taste good all the same. Oh, sizzle-tastic. Oh, you know it's going to taste superb. Well folks, I'd say that's just about ready. So I think it's time to dish up. Oh aye, I'd say that's good to go. Well, it's a bit of a dog's dinner now, but hey ho. Do me. Well, I'd say that looks good enough to eat. So, time for the taste test. Before I do anything else though, I'll just stick the main bit of the Kelly Kettle on. We'll get a wee brew in the go. Right, taste test time. Immense. So you could say it's Italian mince and tatties, considering it's bolognese mince and potato. I can't tell a lie, it still tastes really good. Maybe that's a new meal. Italian mince and tatties. Bon appetit. That was good. Enjoyed that. I'd actually have that again. Well, it's mince and tatties, mince and spaghetti bolognese. All goes down the one way, doesn't it? But very nice indeed. So right now, just waiting on the water boiling. Let's get a brew on. So just waiting on the kettle boiling, or the Kelly Kettle boiling. We'll get a brew. Counting down the days now folks, counting down the days. So, got a wee camp planned, I think the 3rd. Oh, can't wait, cannot wait. So I'm going to meet up with the Denson Ranger. One other household, him and his brother Kenny, going to meet up, do a wee summit camp. Oh, bring it on! And then after that, we'll just be maybe a couple of camps in the Galloway Forest possibly, maybe one up the Carrick Hills, who knows. But we're basically counting down to the West Island Way. So if that's May, oh that should be good as well. But as ever, it's good to be out. It's good to be out in the woods. Get yourselves out there. Good for the soul, as they say. Well, it's good for my soul. It's just nothing. I just love being out in the woods, as you all know. I've got a few videos in the pipeline coming up. I can't tell I'm kind of ahead a wee bit. So I've got a couple ready for uploading every couple of days. So you'll not be stuck for some to watch. I dare say come the end of lockdown everybody will be going out, nobody will be in watching YouTube videos. But I've got a few that are upcoming. And hopefully that's the kind of nicer weather. A wee bit of sun in the sky. It's sunny today, so I'm just looking forward to this brew, to be honest. Can he beat a brew? Funnily enough though, I don't have any biscuits with me, which is not like me. But I can start to hear it to boil now, so any minute now you'll hear the whistle. That's what I like with this Kelly Kettle, because it's got that stopper on it, it's got the whistle. So that's the Kelly Kettle base camp kit. You do get another 2 different ones. I think there's the Scout and there's another one, can't remember what the other one's called. There's 3 different sizes, but that one's the base camp kit, so it's got everything. It's got all the extras on it, plates, bowls, cups, you name it. It's got everything you need for a base camp kit. Oh, can you hear the kettle whistling? Right, brew wise, I've got a wee Nescafe praline coffee. Very nice indeed. Cheers. So a wee praline coffee. I'm getting quite used to these coffees now. I'm usually I can't tell a lie, I like a brew, I like a cup of tea. But these different kind of coffees are quite handy. See, just for the fact you don't have to bring milk or anything. I like milk in my tea, so the fact that these are kind of 3-in-1 things, I'll be honest, I think I'll probably take them and do the West Highland way, just for ease. You just chuck them in a cup and you've basically got a cup of coffee. And to be honest, after walking 15-20 mile a day, I think in the morning I'll need a coffee to get me up and get me motivated to do another stretch of the West Highland way. But right now I'm just going to sit and enjoy this. Sit back, chillax. Sit back and enjoy the sounds of nature. Hear an owl up there. There's all sorts of birds. You can sometimes hear a woodpecker. Can't hear that tonight, but I can hear the owl. It must just be quite close by. Where exactly it is I don't know, but I can hear it. I don't know whether the camera's picking it up. And I'm saying an owl, it might actually be a pigeon. I'm not a bird watcher. Can't beat this, but cannot beat it. The great outdoors. Well, that's it. Just another wee short video. Just a wee cooking video. Out in the woods. So I'm going to cut it off at this. As ever, if you like the wee video, give it a wee thumbs up if you don't mind. Hit subscribe if you haven't already. And if you've not hit that bell for future notifications, smash that as well. And folks, we'll catch you in the next one. Adios.